Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to OfferX webinar. I'm Apurva, your host for today's event. The webinar will focus on uniting HRs to eliminate candidate ghosting. The total duration of the webinar will be 45 minutes. Today's agenda includes panelist introduction, polling, understanding OfferX and its benefits, panelist talk, short demo, interaction with product owner, Q&A session. Let us meet our esteemed panelists. They are experts from various fields with valuable insights to share. Please join me in welcoming Annie Priya, HR Manager at Implantair Technologies, Nikita, HR Manager at Valero, Santosh, Product Owner at OfferX. To move ahead, we would like to call for a poll to understand where our attendees stand. Do you experience candidate ghosting or moonlighting issues? Please participate in the poll. Your votes will help us grasp your perspective better. The poll is open for 2 minutes. Kindly submit your answers. The voting is closed now. About 96%, and the results are out. According to the poll results, about 96% of attendees say that they have experienced candidate ghosting or moonlighting issues. Wow. But no more. With OfferX, say goodbye to candidate ghosting or moonlighting and hello to efficient and successful recruitment journey. Let us watch this video to better understand.
Are you facing challenges with talent scarcity and unpredictable job offers? Have you experienced the frustration of spending time, money, and resources on hiring the perfect candidate, only to have them ghost you on the start date? Are you a candidate who spends hours searching for jobs and going through exhausting interview processes with no way to verify if the employer is legitimate or reliable? If so, you're not alone. A survey has found over 80% of employers have experienced ghosting after the offer was accepted by the candidate. Approximately 20% of job seekers reported having an employer withdraw an offer after the acceptance by the candidate. This has become a growing problem. This is why we have created OfferX to say goodbye to recruitment ghosting. OfferX is an online platform where employers can release offers through a secure digital portal where candidates can sign in and accept the offer. If there is a violation of the contract or ghosting behavior by either of the parties, it will be flagged and become part of their review history. Thereby, both parties will take the offer agreement very seriously. OfferX brings balance to the system and improves commitment on both sides to add stability and predictability to the job offers. Say goodbye to recruitment ghosting with OfferX. Join now at OfferX and take the first step towards a more stable and predictable job offer process.
Now that we have an overview of OfferX, let's delve deeper into the topic with our panelists. They will shed light on the challenges they were facing as HRs and how OfferX addresses these issues and will share their experience. First, we have a special guest from Implantair Technologies with us today, Annie Priya. She is the HR manager for Implantair and holds an extensive expertise and vastness in the field of HR and recruitment. Annie, we would like to request you to share your insight into how OfferX has made an impact on the organization's recruitment process.
Hi, thank you so much, Apurva. Good morning, everyone. I'm Annie, a manager HR finance at Implanted Technologies India Private Limited. First of all, I'm delighted to join this panel discussion on this crucial topic, how to address the issue of employee ghosting. So, this ghosting is not a new phenomenon, but it has existed from decades. Long time, the term itself became popular now. So actually, for everybody, we know that it's a form of avoidance and can often seen as a sign of emotional immaturity. So I hope all agree with it.
We totally agree with you, Annie. Yeah.
Yes, Annie.
Yeah. Thank you. So one of the most biggest challenges we all face through the organization is many candidates verbally accept the job offers, but never follow through signing the formal work agreements. Additionally, there were instances where candidates simply didn't show up on the scheduled start dates also. So these occurrences not only consume significant time and resources in our hiring process, but also the impact on our operations and company reputations has also been impacted. So that is what happens for all the organizations we all face in our daily operations things. So to combat with these issues, we were implementing few strategies what everybody follows, like frequent communications were maintained with the new hires through emails and effective phone calls. But still, there were quite loopholes into it. But in recent times, we had this solution provider, that OfferX platform we got introduced to. And it is to simply say, we were impressed with its efficiency, which simplified our onboarding process and addressing our recruitment ghosting issues also. So OfferX is really a comprehensive solution that enables us quickly gauge the candidate responses and access their complete history. OfferX will give the complete history of the candidates. So I am very happy to say that we have onboarded 2 employees using the platform of OfferX. I wholeheartedly recommend all the companies to, benefit the OfferX platform to streamline their onboarding processes and tackle the challenges of employee ghosting effectively.
Thank you, Annie.
Thank you. And also, I would like to say some of the features what OfferX, we have. See, we have this e-signs that, where the candidates can e-sign and assure that we get their the notification of their commitment of joining as per the streamed schedule. And it also prevent the ghosting rate, while we can also have the candidates who have been doing this process, and then it will also help us to keep a rate of the ghosting rate of the candidates. So I think this is a very great and genuine platform we all should really deal with.
Thank you so much, Annie. Your
Thank you.
experience and dedication is really inspiring. Next, we have Nikita with us from Valero, one of OfferX's pioneering clients. Having a rich HR background, she is here sharing with us the impact of OfferX on Valero's recruitment process. Nikita was also a part of the last webinar. Thank you so much for showing so much enthusiasm, Nikita. Over to you.
Thank you, Apurva. I always love to be part of these webinars. So today the topic, uniting HRs to eliminate the candidate ghosting. While I totally agree with Annie that besides what we do, candidates do ghost us, and they also do job moonlighting. So, the first point I'd like to say is, after seeing a significant improvement in candidate backouts after using OfferX for almost 5-6 months now, Abhilash, my counterpartner, who works with me as an HR manager, and myself, we have also seen a difference in candidate job moonlighting. So there was an instance where after onboarding a candidate, when we were trying to open his accounts, PF account, we see 3 more active companies in PF records. So when I confronted him, he said, no, they are by mistake. Maybe my previous companies did not end it or something. Give me 2 days time. I'll go talk to them and come back. And the next day he's gone. Okay. So imagine, and that day I was not using OfferX. Okay. A few months ago, this happened. Imagine if I had introduced him to the client. And after that, this happens, we were definitely at a loss of speech to be answerable to the client. And hence, with OfferX, this is also taken care now. So we have seen differences where the moment you say I'm onboarding you on OfferX and this is OfferX and this is what it is happening, while I give that warning, people stop right at that point, which is still very good for us, because knowing such information after onboarding them is a loss to the business. So that is what we have taken care. And the best part is the offer letter being secured. So when I release an offer letter through OfferX, I know that this is secured portal, and the candidate, only if registered, after he'll be able to view it. So that is something that I really liked, because over emails, it was easy for candidates to use that document, edit it, or repurpose for the use, and I had no control over what they were using those offer letters for. But now we are able to control it. So now coming to this topic, uniting HRs, this issue is there across the industry. With me or with just Annie on the OfferX, we won't be able to tackle this. The entire fraternity needs to come together on this platform so that we are able to ensure that this candidate ghosting is stopped. I can definitely see if all of us come together, this can be stopped 100% for sure. I'm very confident in it, because only by using Abhilash, I could see around 70 to 80% difference. In the last couple of months, we have onboarded around 12 to 15 employees all through OfferX, and the backout is 0. So I feel very happy about this. Yeah. So Apurva, that is my information for today.
Great. Thank you, Nikita. That was an insightful experience, and it is very inspiring to know that OfferX is helping your organization that well. It is time for a comprehensive demo of the OfferX platform, which will answer a lot of technical questions for the attendees. As most of you know, Sai Kiran have interacted with, and you have interacted with him before. Let him take it ahead. Sai, if you would please take the demonstration forward.
Thank you so much, Apurva, for the quick introduction. Good morning, everyone. As many of us already have a bit idea about the project right now, so we feel that many of the HRs and talent acquisition team find it very hard spending a lot of time and efforts to source the candidate and release the offer letter to the candidate. However, they accept it and they don't turn up. But with OfferX, we have a feature to check the candidate's history, to know the legitimacy of the candidate, and also to see the series to check the seriousness of the candidate. Isn't that like wonderful? Let me share my screen and show you a small demo on that feature. I hope my screen is visible to everyone. Can someone confirm me, please?
Yes, Sai,
Yes, Sai.
it's visible.
Yeah. Thank you so much. This is how the OfferX user interface looks like. Basically, like we have two sides of the platform. So one is the company side, another is the candidate side. So once the employer chooses the company as an option and clicks in next, then they will get 3 tabs. One is to create an account, the other two are the social media platforms. One was with the Microsoft, the other was the Google. So if you can use the create as an option to choose your own credentials and your own password, and you can register with us. So once the registration is done, I'm actually like using a demonstration account to log into the one of our demo account and show you the show how the features looks like. Just a moment, yeah. So once we log into our portal, this is how our dashboard looks like. We have a feature called job offers feature. You can use the release as an offer as a feature to release the offer letter to the candidate. And once the release of the offer letter has happened, the offer letter will come and store in the pending section. And hence, obviously, the candidate has to accept the offer letter by an e-signature. Then the offer letter comes and stores in the accepted stage, and it goes so on. But however, the most important feature is how HR can check the candidate's offer history. Is something which is more, important to know the seriousness of the candidate, whether what the offer history speaks like. So I'm just running an example like of the Shubham Patel's one. So for example, this candidate has kind of ghosted Nulltat as a company, and the company as a Nulltat given him an like a review saying that he has breached the offer terms and conditions. He has also replied back saying that he's got an offer from another company. However, he's ghosted the company and he got a rating from Nulltat. Similarly, from the other two companies as well, like Woodsy as well as from the Apex India Infosystem. Not only this, you have got another beautiful feature of offer history as well, where employer can check whether the candidate is also being interviewed somewhere else and is accepted the offer letter as well. So you will understand whether to onboard the candidate, and also you can have a cross questioning towards the candidate. This will eliminate whether the candidate is ghosting or is going to ghost you, and also if is also doing a moonlighting kind of a thing. The other feature comes up with a dashboard, which gives you the complete analytics of it. Though this is a demo account, basically, that's why the figures over here are a little low. But however, you can see the complete history of your offers release patterns throughout the complete tenure. This will not only help you to understand the stats, also to help. This will also help an employer to work on their statistics, and also the jobs becomes more easy for them. The third one comes with the candidate invitation. You can use this tab to invite a candidate, and the candidate can register with the OfferX with hassle-free registration process. And the fourth tab comes with the manage employees. You can use this option to invite an employee of your organization, wherein they can also use OfferX as a tool to release the offers from the platform. So these are like the few features of our tool. We would definitely love having an individual demonstration with each of you, and we would help you use our tool. Thank you so much, and over to you, Apurva.
Thank you so much, Sai. That was a very helpful demonstration. Our next panelist is Santosh, the product owner of OfferX. Santosh is a seasoned savant and in software development and has been instrumental in crafting OfferX's innovative features. He will provide us with an in-depth understanding of the platform's existing and the upcoming features. Over to you, Santosh.
Thanks, Apurva. Thanks for the introduction. Yeah, so hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us today and supporting our mission to transform the hiring landscape and uniting HR professionals in the battle against candidate ghosting. I must thank Annie and Nikita because they have almost covered all the points which I thought of sharing here. It's always good to hear success stories from the clients. So we can understand in this competitive job market, we all know how frustrating it can be when candidate disappears without a trace after accepting an offer. This phenomenon known as ghosting can be a significant pain point for the HR teams and hiring managers alike. However, OfferX is here to change that. So OfferX portal allows you to seamlessly manage your hiring process and gain valuable insights into your candidates like never before. Here is why you should start using using OfferX into your hiring workflow, because with OfferX, HR professionals can access the comprehensive offer history of the candidate. This means you can see if a candidate has recently accepted offers from other companies. This will help us to eradicate moonlighting as well. Our review feature allows hiring managers to understand if a candidate has ghosted any of the offer letters before, and this powerful feature empowers hiring managers to weed out unreliable candidates and focus on those who are truly committed. And additionally, as Annie mentioned, when you release an offer letter through OfferX, candidates are required to provide e-signature. This creates a high level of commitment and seriousness among candidates as they understand the significance of accepting an offer. Our clients have reported success in identifying and eliminating fake candidates who accept offer through email but fail to sign in the OfferX portal. This added layer of security ensures that you are dealing with the genuine candidates or not. So in conclusion, I can say OfferX portal is your answer to mitigating candidate ghosting, improving transparency, and making more informed hiring decisions. It streamlines the hiring process and adds a level of seriousness to candidates' commitments and helps you identify the best fit candidates for your organization. We recommend you to start using OfferX today, and together we can eliminate candidate ghosting and bring efficiency and transparency to the world of hiring. Thank you for your attention, and let's take a first step towards a ghosting-free future in the recruitment. Now we are open up for the question and answer as well. So if you have any questions, then you can just post your questions in the comment section.
Thank you, Santosh. For the attendees, you can please, if you have any questions towards the panelists or any technicality related questions, kindly please post them in the chat box. Or if you want to ask them directly, you can also raise your hand and your mic will be enabled for you to speak. All right, I see some questions for you, Santosh. Candidate take offer letters and use them as bait to get higher packages. How could we deal with that?
Yeah, that's a very good question to start with. So by utilizing OfferX offer history feature, employees can gain valuable insights into candidate recent history of accepting offers from other companies. So this feature offers a distinct advantage in dealing with the candidates who attempt to use offer letters as negotiation bait. So when employees have access to candidates' recent acceptance behavior, then we can make informed decisions during negotiations. So I just recommend start using OfferX and start leveraging offer history feature from OfferX so that you can understand more about the recent history of the candidates so that you can take informed decisions.
Great. I have another question. Candidate also rely to the feedback that can reply to the feedback that are shared by the hiring team. So they are asking if the candidate can also reply.
Absolutely. Candidate using OfferX have the ability to respond to the feedback from the hiring team as well. So it works both the ways. So this feature encourages open communication and allows candidates to provide their input, ask questions, or seek clarifications on the feedback they have received. It's a two-way interaction that promotes transparency and ensures a comprehensive understanding between candidates and the hiring team.
Okay, great. There is an attendee, Anand Nanvati, who is asking, can you show what candidate registration flow is like and what the candidate can see?
Perfect. I think we can go through the candidate registration things as well. So probably I recommend Anand to post his email ID and phone number so that one of our sales representative can help you out in giving a demo with candidate perspective.
All right. I have another question. In this platform, the candidate has to put information or the recruiter?
So it works both the ways. For example, the company has recruited a candidate and the candidate is not joined up at the right time. Then obviously candidate can, the company can also write a review on a candidate and it works the other way as well. So even the candidate can also write a review on the company. So it works both the ways.
Right. How ethical is it? I'm sorry, one second. There are so many questions actually. How ethical is it to publish personal information on as a reason could be authentic as well? I mean, I think they're asking how ethical is it to publish the personal information of the either parties?
Understand. Okay, so at OfferX, we prioritize ethical practices by obtaining consent from both the companies and candidates while they are registering with us, so that we will take the consent before showcasing any kind of personal information of a candidate or a company. So this approach ensures us that individually we are fully aware how their information will be used and have the opportunity to give or withhold their consent. So it's all up to the companies and the candidates. So we are going to ask the consent before the registration part so that so based on their consent, we are showcasing the personal information from both the ends.
Okay, thank you. How easy is it for the candidate to be a part of OfferX?
It's so easy. So it's almost take less than a minute of time for the registration, and the UX and the UI is so user friendly. I recommend you to start using it. Start registering with the candidate, and then you can leverage all the features.
Great. Yes, that is actually, I would like to weigh in there, and that is actually very true. I see a lot of registration related queries here. So, for all the attendees, I feel that Santosh and the team is open for any customized demonstrations. If anybody is so inclined and would like to register, we would really appreciate that if you could reach out to us. But I suppose that it is going to be the OfferX is a very user-friendly platform. You just open OfferX, and I think all the steps are going to be very visible to you.
Yeah, it's good to see. It's good to see that we are getting so many questions on the registration. So excited. Yeah.
Yeah. I guess there are so many questions. Let me take a few more. What is the cost of using this tool? Can we have this tool for some time before trial period?
Mhm. At the moment, we are not primarily focused on business-related aspects like pricing. Our main priority is building a vibrant HR community and actively addressing hiring challenges. As a result, our current emphasis is on providing value to the HR community and fostering collaboration to enhance the recruitment process. I recommend you to feel free to explore the tool, and we are excited to have you as a part of our HR community as well. So we will make sure if we introduce a pricing model in the future, then users will be notified in advance before any pricing take effect. But at this moment, we are not thinking on the pricing lines.
Great. They have a question. Most hiring is done through job portals like Naukri. Is it integrated with OfferX?
Okay. So we are working on the integration side as well. So specific integration may depends on your requirements. So if you help us providing more information about the tools you currently use, that way we can provide you with more accurate information about the available integration and how they can benefit your workflow. So we'd like to personally connect with you to talk more on this requirement. Please drop your email and phone number so that we can reach you out. Yeah.
Great. Um, okay, let me just pick more.
Yeah.
If candidates are not using OfferX and we are the only one to release offer through OfferX to candidate, how OfferX knows that the candidate has other offer? Has other offer, okay.
Right. So we are going to showcase the offer history feature for the candidates, provided even the other companies are also part of OfferX. So that is the reason why we need your help in growing this OfferX as well. And moreover, if you wanted to invite a candidate, we also have a feature to invite a candidate in OfferX. So we can leverage the feature of inviting the candidates as well from the OfferX. Yeah.
Okay. So they have a question. If I want to give an offer to a candidate from OfferX, will I get to know about the offers to what to of that candidate from the other company or using OfferX? Okay, so basically they are asking that if they want to offer a job offer to a candidate and they have other offers as well, how will the employers find out?
Right. So the same answer. The other employer should also be a part of it, OfferX portal. So that's how we are making sure that the candidate have accepted the offers from the other companies as well. So that's how you are going to you're going to see the offer history feature, provided the candidate accepted offer letter should be also the part of this particular portal.
Great. I don't suppose anybody would want to ask a question themselves. I don't
Okay.
see any raised hands. If anybody wants to ask a question, let me repeat that. You can raise your hand if you want us to enable your mic. And I'm also checking the chat for your questions. Okay. Whatever the information that the candidates give, are they correct? They are asking.
So the information which the candidate has provided should be accurate, because we just cross check with the companies whenever we receive any kind of information about their any kind of personal information or any kind of offer letter that has been released by the company. So we do some good amount of verification before before showcasing any kind of information to the other companies or a candidate.
Okay, great. They are asking if candidates are using OfferX, if is it only then that it is useful? That if only the candidates are not using OfferX, is it not useful?
Can you just repeat that question again?
I think what they want to ask is that if the candidate side is not using the OfferX, is it not useful for the HRs? I
Right. So.
suppose
Mhm.
I think I can pick that question. I think it is useful even if the HR side is using it, because we can always ask the candidate to onboard. If a candidate XYZ is not on the portal, and we can ask them to onboard, and we can then for go through all the all the processes, all the flow on the OfferX platform with that candidate. Isn't that possible, Santosh?
It's completely possible. You're on point, Apurva, on that question. Yeah.
So I saw some raised hand. Somebody raised their hand. Um, can you please raise your hand again? Can we enable the mic for the raised hand, please?
Hello everyone. Good morning. Khader here.
Hey, hi, Kadir.
Yeah, hi. How are you?
Good, Kadir. Yeah. I hope you're good. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm good. Thanks for asking. So Santosh and I have around 10 plus years of experience in HR and recruitment, and I have a question regarding this OfferX. That
Mm-hmm.
so let's say if a candidate is we have sent a link to the candidate and we are using the OfferX. So how can we understand that if the candidate is released offer from other company, not from OfferX, who are not using OfferX?
Right.
If I want to understand, whether the
Mhm.
candidate has, yeah.
Yeah. So
If
that
someone
is the
is
reason
not
why.
using the OfferX,
Got it. Got it. So you mean
go
to
ahead,
say
Santosh.
that he has accepted an offer letter from some other company which is not available in OfferX? That's what you're saying, Kadir?
Yes, yes, Santosh.
Okay, so that is something which we cannot track as of now. So as I said before, we can only track the information of a candidate recent history, provided the offer letters has been accepted from this portal itself. So that is the reason why we need the companies to start using this OfferX and start releasing offer letters from the portal, so that we can track the complete information of the candidate as well. So this will be useful for the HRs itself. So that's how we are building offer history feature, and we're also thinking, multiple ways to get this information as well. But as of now, we don't want to give any kind of fabricated data. So that is the reason why we are completely relying on companies to use this. I hope I have answered your
Yes, I
question, Kada.
understood now. Understood, Santosh.
Okay.
So what we need to do is, I think, all the people who are here from HR team, we need to, give publicity to, as many companies as possible, because the more network, the more value I can see here.
Agreed. Kada. So I second with what you just said. Yeah. We together, we can just eliminate this candidate ghosting, because this is something which is, one of the biggest problem in the HR community. So we should come together. We took one step forward. We expect, all the HR community also to start using this on the platform, so that, we can have a ghosted-free recruitment process. Thanks
Yeah,
for
thank you so
asking the
much for
question, Kadir.
the notes, Santosh. I'll definitely pass the information to my HR colleagues, other company mates as well. So thank you so much for the information.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kadir. Yeah.
Thank you, Kadir, for your question. For the next 2 minutes, we are open for the questions. If anybody else wants to ask any question, get something clarified, please raise your hand and we will enable your mic. Until those raised hands, let me just weigh in. Kadir, I really appreciate you mentioning this, because that really tells us how our idea and how our thought is being delivered to you. This is exactly what we were saying, that this is not something that one person can do by themselves. We need a community, we need the fraternity to come together. So I don't suppose anybody else wants to. Does anybody else want to talk? Please, we are open for another minute. Santosh, if you would like to add in something.
Yeah, so I can just add up a few more points. So I just recommend everyone to start using this. That's our first goal. And moreover, you can just take up the registration process. It's just a less than a minute process for you guys. And I always feel like this is something which is UX friendly. When I started using OfferX personally, I just felt like it is a UX and UI friendly. So start using this, and so all the features are self-explanatory most of the times. And if you have any kind of, if you need any kind of help from our side as well, so we are open to talk with you personally as well. And moreover, you can reach us for our support team as well. We have a very strong support team here. So you can also drop an email to our support, So we have support at @offerx.in. You can always drop an email to our support as well. And we also have the phone number for the support team. Please, start using this application, and we always there to help you out if you have any kind of concerns using the OfferX portal.
Great, thanks. I see Jatin Naidu's hand raised for speaking. Can we please enable their mic?
Hi, Santosh.
Hey, hi.
Santosh, I think I do understand the fact that I think it's a great thing that we kind of bring in this automation where we'll be sharing the offer letter through the platform for the candidate to kind of acknowledge, accept, and that automation there. Uh, but a step forward, I also wanted to check, do we also have plans or intent to currently build some functionalities because to kind of engage with the candidate from the time an offer has been accepted till the person joins, because a
Mhm.
lot of times people seem to have like maybe on an average, maybe 30 to 60 days of notice.
Correct.
So, and the chances of actually losing a candidate starts probably after the offer acceptance till the date of joining.
Correct.
So any features or any functionality that we intend to bring here also to have like multiple touch points uh, in terms of engagement and anything there?
Right. So I can understand the point here. So probably so from offer acceptance to the joinings, and then probably we need to add up a few more touch points as well. That's a good suggestion, Jitin. Yeah. So we'll think on those lines as well. And there is nothing like an automation process here. Because once the company has released an offer letter to a candidate, the candidate has to manually, do an e-signature process. Okay, so that's where the candidate will accept your offer letter and he will come into the portal. That's how it is. So because that e-signature acceptance is something which is really important, because that creates a seriousness to the candidates. Because in the traditional workflow, what's happening is most of the times the candidate will accept the offer letter through emails. Right,
Right.
but this creates a seriousness among the candidates, because we could able to see some of the clients, posting their success stories, saying they are verbally, they say that the candidate will accept verbally, they are okay to join the company, but when it comes to the portal, if they wanted to e-sign, then they are going back. So that's how we can eliminate the candidate ghosting as well. That's how it is.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sure.
Thanks for asking
Thanks,
the
Santosh.
question, Jitin. Yeah.
Thank you so
So
much,
Jitin,
Jitin.
so I have one last thing to Jitin. So probably Jitin, we can connect offline as well if you are interested to learn more about our application. So you can just feel free to drop an email to support@offerx.in, and you can also provide a contact number so that we can contact with you, and probably we can discuss more about the features and everything. Yeah.
Sure, Santosh. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
Looking
because
forward. Yeah.
we are more interested in learning your ideas as well. So that gives lot more confidence to the portal as well. Yeah. So your
Surely.
inputs
Surely.
are really valuable for us. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Would be more than happy to connect as well.
Thank you, Jitin. Thank you. Yeah.
Thanks, Santosh. Yeah, thanks.
Bye bye.
Thank you so much, Jitin, for the question and the interaction. And it was really inspired to learn that people are taking OfferX so seriously. I have another question, that is this legal to publish their responses publicly? I think they're talking about the candidates.
Yeah, it's completely illegal, because at OfferX we prioritize ethical practices as well by obtaining consent from both the companies and candidates. So it's totally illegal, and moreover we have a very a good legal team as well here, because so whatever the features which we developed in OfferX, that is well contacted with legal people, and we also had a good brainstorming sessions on the legal concerns as well. So we are legally strong as well here. So whatever the replies or the reviews or whatever the features which we have in OfferX portal is completely legally supported. Yeah.
Is there anybody else in the amongst the attendees who would want to ask any more questions, or maybe raise their hand and speak with the panelists? Then we have a few more moments. Please let us know. So I suppose that everybody is done with the questions, and I see that it is possible for people that they have very specific questions because I was getting such messages. So fine, that's all the time we have for now. Thank you all for joining us today in this insightful webinar. But rest assured, we will compile the questions that we've missed or we've been sent, and we will send a comprehensive email. You can also reach us directly using the chatbots or email us at support@offerx.in or call us on 9963928917. We would like to extend our gratitude to our esteemed panelists for sharing their valuable expertise and experience. Before we conclude, I have noticed that about 80% of our attendees have registered with OfferX, and I want to really appreciate them and express my gratitude. For those who haven't registered yet, please take a moment to do so at your earliest convenience. I would also like to inform the attendees that we are planning to do such more webinars and physical events in the coming November and December, respectively. And um, we will be looking forward to seeing you there. Let's unite as HR professionals and create a community committed to eradicating recruitment ghosting and moonlighting. Thank you for your participation. Stay tuned for more updates on our upcoming events and follow our social media channels for more information. We look forward to connecting with you soon. Have a wonderful day.